Okay.
Okay, sir.
So first question, woolen fiber is, wait. Ahana, are you there? Arana?
Sir,
Yes.
Kunal kept that. Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Wait, Kunal.
Okay, sir. Sir, keratin.
What is the answer? Ahana?
Keratin.
Keratin. So what about
Yes.
the cellulose? So what is the use of cellulose in the fiber?
Sir, it's for like
So cellulose is used in the preparation of wool, silk, cotton, or polyester.
Sir, but I think for woolen fiber we need protein.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking Ahana Singh, right? Kunal
Sir,
Reddy.
but there is no protein, sir. Only cellulose, keratin, silicon, and polyester.
Yeah, there is an answer is there in that. I will tell you, explain you afterwards. Wait.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So woolen fiber is made up of protein only. Okay. But that what is the type of protein? Proteins are different types are there again. So in that we'll use the keratin as a protein. Keratin is also a protein. Okay. So keratin is a protein. Cellulose is a plant substance. Cellulose is used in the preparation of cotton. So cotton is made up of cellulose. Okay. Next one.
Yes, sir.
Ritvik.
yes, sir. Silk yielding stage in a life cycle of a silk moth is pupa, sir.
Silk yielding stage in the life cycle of silk moth is
Pupa.
pupa.
After pupa only. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you explain what is that complete answer?
Sir, pupa. After pupa, we will get the silk moth out, and then we'll get silk, sir. So it
Okay.
is a yielding stage of a life cycle of a silk
Silk moth.
moth.
Okay. So anyone has doubts in this question? Just raise your hands. Remaining people can lower your hands.
No, sir.
Just raise your hands. If anybody has doubts. Remaining people can lower your hands. Ritvik.
Sir, can I do the third one?
Yeah, we'll give you one by one chance.
Okay.
So anybody has doubts? If you have doubts, you can raise your hands in the Zoom meeting. Ishan.
It's not a doubt, sir. Sorry.
Okay.
Let me put it down.
Next one.
Sir, weaving and
Knitting, sir. Weaving and knitting.
Weaving and fabric.
Weaving and
fabric
knitting.
from yarn is made by weaving.
like everything is being blank at your screen, sir.
Guys.
Sir, your voice is so rank, sir.
I hope now it is clear.
Your voice is breaking.
Oh, it is clear. I hope.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
breaking.
Yes, sir. It is clear, sir.
No, sir. It
Wait.
No, sir. It's
Okay. Shiva, you can unmute yourself and you can answer the sixth one.
Sir?
Shiva, what is the answer for sixth one?
Yes, sir.
What is the answer for sixth one?
Sir, fifth one.
Sixth.
Sir, silk moth. Sir, silk moth.
Silk moth. Why?
Sir, up one or all wool, sir.
Above all are will use the wool. Except the
Yes, sir.
silk moth.
Sir,
Right?
yes, sir.
Aditi? Aditi, you can unmute
Yes,
yourself.
sir.
What is the answer for 7th?
Sir, at the larva stage. C option.
At the larva stage.
Larva stage. C option.
Okay, okay. Next. Harini,
Yes, sir.
what is the answer for 9th? 8th, sorry. What is the answer for 8th? Which of the following is not a
Yes,
variety
sir.
of silk?
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. C, sir. Khadi.
Khadi. Why it is Khadi? Harini, why it is
Sir,
Khadi?
because sir, because it's not like a variety of silk.
Okay, fast.
Sir, because it's not a variety of silk.
Okay, what are the 4 different types of silk?
Sir, Muga, Tussar, and Mulberry. Sir, I don't remember the fourth one.
Muga silk, Tussar silk, Mulberry silk, and the Iris silk.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, answer is C. Satish Verma. Satish Verma. Sahit Verma, sorry. Sahit, what is the answer
Sir,
for
for
9th?
the ninth one, I chose B, but then I just figured out that it was like C.
It's a C.
Yeah.
Mahavir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is the answer for 9th?
9th one, sir. Sir, sericin and fibrin.
Good. The option is A. Silk is made
Yes,
up of
sir.
dash and dash proteins. So it is answer is fibrin and sericin.
Sericin.
Susti, what is the 10th answer? What is it?
Sir,
What is
it's
it is a
sir, C option.
option C, shearing, right? Then Susti, do you know the history of silk?
No, sir.
No. So tomorrow's homework is that for you. Okay. Everyone, try to find out the history of the silk. First homework for you tomorrow. Today's homework, first one. Okay. What is the homework?
Knowing about silk.
We have to find the history of silk
Finding the
industry.
history
in
of
China.
The history of the silk.
Sir, I have 2 doubts, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, one is in 5th question, the yarn is made up of, the process is called spinning, no, sir.
The spinning is a process converting from fiber to yarn.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Mind, can you say what you said?
Who is this?
Okay, sir. I have realized this mistake. I got one mistake, but I found the 9th one is very hard, so I have did all, and I have left with 9 for the last. When I'm writing A, fibrin and sericin, the PDF form is gone. So means it is showing back to home. So I have got 2 mistakes. One is I got 5th one, but in 9th one. I did not wrote anything and it got submitted, sir. But I did not click submit also, it went off.
Whether you wrote the question in the last
Sir,
time,
and when we got the result, I did not check.
I will update the results in the today
You can
night.
check it in
One by
Sir,
one.
when we
I asked you.
Sir, we got results, sir, in WhatsApp.
Guys, I informed you, you can raise your hands if you can ask me. But still everyone is shouting at the same time.
Sir, I joined just now because of internet connection. Can you say what you are saying?
Just now we discussed the question paper, that's all.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, I remembered the exact story of this silk, sir. I wrote down in a book, so can I tell?
Now,
Yes, sir. I have it ready.
yeah, I will give you a chance in the last 5 minutes. First, we'll discuss the topic, main topics today's. Afterwards, I will give you the chance. Okay,
Yeah, okay, sir.
very good. So we'll come back to the main topics. If you are repeating again and again, I will mute everyone completely for the entire session. If you don't follow the instructions. Okay, so last class we discussed about the life cycle of the female silk moth. So in the life cycle of female silk moth, we have the 4 important steps. So what are the 4 important steps? First one, laying of.
Laying of eggs.
First step is the laying of
Egg.
eggs. Okay, so in this stage, the female silk moth will lay the eggs, and after laying the eggs, what will happen? After 3 to 4 days, the female silk moth will die. Okay, so after laying the eggs of around 500 to 1000, these eggs will hatch and convert into the larva. So this is the second stage in the life cycle of the female silk moth. So what will happen? This larva eats continuously for at least 4 to 6 weeks on the mulberry leaves, so that the larva will grow into the respected size. So once it reaches the particular size, it will stop eating and will start producing the 2 proteins. One is the fibroin, another one is the sericin. So initially it is in liquid form. Whenever it is come in contact with the air, it will convert into the thin thread-like structure. What is the thin thread-like structure is called as a filament. Understand everyone what is a filament?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
So around
Yes,
the
sir.
around the cocoon you can see white color part, right? That white color part is called as a filament. Clear? Understanding?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So larvae eat continuously. So larvae will start eating continuously. It will go into respected size. Now it will convert into the larvae will continuously, it will go into the pupa stage. So what is happening in the pupa
Yes,
stage?
sir. Pupa. It rest means it will produce silk,
So
sir.
it
Two glands it will produce, sir, and it dries up and it covers the entire body of the caterpillar.
in the pupa
Yes.
stage, it will stop eating first. It will go into the resting position. So in the resting position, it will always secretes 2 glands from the head of it, from the mouth, so that these 2 glands will convert into the thin fiber of thin thread-like structure that is called as a filament. So during the pupa stage, what will happen? The larvae will be inside the cocoon. So some small thread-like will form around the larvae. Yes, that is called as a cocoon.
Cocoon.
Formation of
So
cocoon.
the larva is going to develop its wings.
Yeah. Now what is happening after some 10 to 15 days? So this cocoon formation will be done in 10 to 15 days. Somebody asked me dates also in the last class, right?
Yes, sir. I asked.
Yeah. So laying of the eggs will be done around 10 to 15 days. So afterwards, the female moth will die after laying the eggs. Now it will convert into the larva. So it will also take around 10 to 15 days. Now the larva will be comes out of the eggs. Now larva will eat the mulberry.
Sir, how many months it will take?
Around it will take 3 to 4 months total. Okay. Now larva will eat continuously for 25 to 30 days. So it will eat continuously 25 to 30 days the mulberry leaves. So after 25 to 30 days, what will happen? It will reach to the stage of resting. Okay, that is called the resting stage, where the formation of cocoon is done. So cocoon will be done in which stage? Resting stage or eating stage?
Resting.
In the resting stage, cocoon formation will be done.
Resting stage, sir.
So for the formation of cocoon, it will take around 10 to 15 days. Okay. So after the formation of cocoon, what will happen? The larva wants to try to come out of the cocoon, so that it will develop it into the moth. So what it will develop at that time?
So it will develop wings and the ability to fly.
Sir, it develop wings, sir,
It will develop the wings.
and it changes into the moth.
Fly, so.
So to
Sir,
develop,
for this whole process, it will take 3 to 4 months.
yeah, complete process will look like this. Here 10 to 15 days. Here also 10 to 15 days for coming out of the eggs larva. Now what will happen? This 25 days it will eat continuously. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Formation of cocoon will be done. That is also 15 days it will take. Then it will grow into adult moth. Now the larva, the moth will come out of the cocoon.
Yes, sir.
Yes, the moth will come out of the cocoon. Then we will take the cocoon and we'll start boiling process to obtain the silk. Now moth is there. So again moth will go and mate with other moths. So again the female will lay the eggs. There is a
Sir,
complete-
why female moth after laying eggs, why it will die, sir?
So there is a general property.
Because its lifetime is going to get over.
Its lifetime will get over. It will lay the eggs 500 to 1000, right?
Yes, sir.
So after it will start, it will die.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So from the eggs again the female moths will develop, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Or male moths will develop. Again they will go the continuous process.
Again, the same life process.
Yeah, it will repeat again the same. So what are the 4 important stages here?
Sir, first one is
Eggs, larva, pupa,
Eggs,
and then adult, sir.
Yes.
Larva,
Larva, pupa,
sir, first is eggs. Second one is
and
larva.
adult man.
Third one is
Adult,
pupa.
winged.
Fourth one is,
Adult.
adults.
and again the same process will go on.
Yeah. So that is will happen. Boys, I ask for you. I'm
And then
explaining.
So it's like a cycle.
It's like a complete cycle, and just raise your hands. I will give you the chance.
Sir, it's a routine cycle.
Yeah, it is a complete cycle only. First eggs, next larva, next pupa, next adult, again eggs, again larva, again pupa, again adults. So the complete cycle will take place. So this complete cycle will take around 4 months or 5 months around average of this.
3 to 4 months.
Yeah, approximately 3 to 5 months it will take. Okay, so there is a life cycle of the female silk moth. We discussed it in the last class. Now we will come to the next topic in this. There is a processing of silk production will start. Before that, I will explain you what is the sericulture. Okay.
Sir, can I?
Yeah, wait. First, I will explain you. Afterwards, I will give you a chance to explain what are the extra points with you. So first, sericulture. So always will not get the good quality silk, right? In every time. So that to get the good quality wool or to produce the good quality silk, sorry, not wool, to produce the good quality silk, will cultivate the silkworms in particular place. That place is called as a sericulture. Okay. So breeding of silkworm to produce good quality of raw silk is called as a sericulture. What is the meaning of sericulture? Breeding of the silkworm to produce a good quality of raw silk is called as a sericulture. So what we'll do in sericulture?
Sir, once again you can say I didn't understand.
See, sericulture is
Sericulture is the breeding of silkworm to produce better quality of raw silk.
see, sericulture is a place where the breeding of the silkworm is done. Means the life cycle of the silk moth is there, right? So all this will happen in the presence of some people, or in the presence of in some place. That place is called as a sericulture. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Yes, sir.
so what we'll do in sericulture first? We'll select the larvae, or else we'll select the pupa with cocoons. Listen carefully. What we'll do in sericulture now? First, they will select the pupas with cocoons. How we will select this one? Based on good quality of filaments. So when you see the cocoon, if we feel like it is a good quality filament, we'll select that type of cocoons along with the pupa. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Now
So,
after,
so will they feel the cocoon or something?
sorry?
So how will they come to know if it's good or bad?
No, when you're sewing the cocoon now, if the filament is having the good quality, shiny surface, texture is very good, so that we will feel the cocoon is very good, right?
Yes, sir.
By the outer appearance. Now inside
Yes,
the cocoon,
sir.
what is there? Pupa is
Sir,
there.
they can take the check of the smoothness also, sir. Then we can also tell
That's
that.
what we'll check: the texture, the smoothness, the quality of the fiber, all the things we'll check. So whichever we'll feel it is very good, we'll take that cocoon along with the pupa. Okay. Now
Okay, sir.
we'll allow the cocoon pupa to come out of that cocoon. Okay. So we'll make into this cocoon separately, and we'll make them that pupa or the larvae present inside the cocoon is there, right? We'll allow them to come
Yes,
out
sir.
as a moth. Okay. Once this moth will come out now, it will make, we'll supply the continuous mulberry leaves. We'll continuously feed them. So that what will happen? It will convert into the adults, right?
Yes, sir.
So after converting adults, they will mate with each other, and again eggs will be laid. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now we'll take care of these eggs. We'll take care of these eggs and we'll keep it in a separate place, so that whatever the larva we are getting is a good larva, right? Because
Yes, sir.
the pupa is good here. The larvae we are getting from the moth, they are grown into moth. The moth converted to adults. From the adults mate each other, we'll get the eggs. After the eggs, again we'll get the larva. Now whether this larva will give good quality wool silk or not. Are you understanding? Now again the larva
Yes, sir.
larva will go into the what process?
Pupa process, sir.
Pupa.
Pupa. Again to
Sir, I have a doubt.
Again to moth and then adult and then
again to
again
cocoon.
eggs also.
Sir, I have a doubt. You are writing from pupa.
Okay.
Sir,
I will explain you complete process. Okay, 1 minute. So after explaining this one, you can ask me any number of doubts. I will tell you, I will clear all your doubts. Clear? Listen carefully. First, in the sericulture plant, we'll select the pupa. Pupa means what? Along with the cocoon. This is the first stage in the selection of the pupa in the sericulture plant. Now, what you have to do selecting the pupa? After some days, like 10 to 15 days, the moth will come out of the cocoon. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The
Yes,
moth will
sir.
come out of the cocoon and we'll feed them again with mulberry leaves so that moth will convert into the adults. What is the meaning difference between the moth and adult? The growing stage. So here in the
Yes,
case,
sir.
wings and everything will develop. So once everything is developed completely, that is called as an adult. Now what will happen? These adults will mate with each other.
And then again it lays eggs.
Again, it will lay the eggs. Now what will happen again? Again from eggs
And
to
then the larvae will hatch, and then larvae will go into the stage of the in the
Larvae.
pupa, and then
Okay.
in the cocoon, and then to the adult.
Okay, one thing. Whatever the larvae we are getting here is a superior quality larvae because the parents are good, right? Here. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Understand
sir.
it. Once we are taking the selective breeding, right? Selective breeding means we'll select the parents to produce the good offsprings. That is called as selective breeding. Understand, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So once you
Yes,
select
sir.
the good quality of the parents, then we will feed the parents silkworm perfectly with the good food and all. It will produce the eggs. Those eggs will hatch again, will form the larvae. So whatever the larvae is getting is a good quality always, obviously.